So a little background into the band. Why don't you, fill some of the listeners in about the band and maybe tell them where to pick up the new EP that we're jamming right now?
Right, absolutely. New EP Epiphany is actually the third Kauze CD, and it is available now on iTunes and cdbaby.com. And I actually recorded this CD actually like 2 years ago, and it just took this much time just to, put the artwork into it and, do all this other stuff and, mastering and so forth, that finally now, and, when I recorded this in 2007, now in 2009, it's finally released. So pretty happy about it, And the people can do the tracks, they can go to the MySpace, and that's MySpace/Kauze, Kauze Tunes, TUNES, like iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
And they can pretty much hear the whole record there, too.
Cool. That's cool. We're listening to track 4, I believe. I hope I pronounced it right. Yura. You figured something with 3 letters would be easier to pronounce, but did I get that right?
URA, yeah.
Right,
it's
cool.
kind of like a black kind of thing, mid URA, Yura.
I
you
see.
can say Yura, you can URA type thing,
Right. Cool.
It's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek title.
Yeah. I just got it now. So, where are you guys from again? And what is the metal scene like where you guys are from? Is it hard to kind of get up there, or is the scene have a nice backbone, nice base? What's the scene like there?
We are pretty much in the heart of Los Angeles.
Okay.
Man. We played pretty much every decent club, in the L.A. County area and the Hollywood area and stuff. And 5 years ago when I started this and we were first going out there, it was a lot different. And it's just L.A. is not what it used to be. The scene is a little bit dead.
Mm-hmm.
The kids aren't going to the shows as much as they used to. I mean, yeah, we just played a show there. The Knitting Factory, rest in peace, the Knitting Factory closed. We played the last show there.
Wow.
And thank God there was a few kids out there in the pit, tearing it up.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But, I was surprised to see that, because usually kids these days, they don't even go out to shows anymore out in L.A. And it's that used to be the only thing to do a couple of years ago, and now it's like, everybody's crying broke, doesn't want to pay, $7 or $10.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the case. But, as I said, sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. You can play shows where you go out there and you play in front of 20 people, and you go play shows where you go out there and play in front of a couple hundred,
I hear you. I mean, we're fortunate up here in Massachusetts. We got a lot of cool bands, and, we don't have a lot of venues, but, I mean, Palladium in Worcester, there's always a ton of people there, and we have the Metal Fest and all those cool things. And so, yeah, I'm always curious about what's happening in other areas of the world in the United States. So what's the future hold for you guys? Are you hoping to sign? You guys, do you guys have jobs, or is this a hobby? I mean, what do you think the future is going to hold? What would you like to see at least?
Yeah, I mean, it's right now. I mean, it's everybody in the band has jobs. Everybody in the band, works at, I don't want to say where I work, but
it's okay.
People work at Petco or
right.
Guitar Center, this kind of thing. We do what we need to do to get by, but
right.
At the end of the day, Kauze is our bread and butter, and we've been on tour before, and we're supposed to go on tour again. Hopefully this coming February on a few and stuff. So pretty excited about that, and just getting out there and pushing Epiphany as hard as we can, because it's really in my opinion, it's just a great record.
Mm-hmm.
I can listen to it as a completely outside listener and just totally get into it and like it for the metal that it is. That's the first time that I've ever made something that I like. So
cool. What do you guys listen to when maybe in your off time? Is there some bands you listen to? And I also wanted to know your take, because the year is almost over. Maybe the best couple albums you think in metal this year.
Oof.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I know.
Pretty much, we all listen to kind of the different music. I listen to like pretty much the whole spectrum range of metal, from groove to thrash to death, to this kind of thing. And my drummer specifically, he really is into a lot of death metal, blast beat, crazy, and we all listen to kind of different music. Our guitar player is really into blues, and most of the time he doesn't play metal until we put a gun to his head.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Everybody's got their own thing and their own personality, and it all meets somewhere in the middle. So as far as the top albums are concerned, I think that it's not out yet, but I did have the pleasure of listening to the whole record. I think the greatest record in metal this year is No Holds
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's going to be. I've heard the record. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty good. I'll tell you, I got to be honest, I'm not the biggest Slayer fan at all, but I'm kind of liking this new one. And this week actually is it added on radio, and we're featuring this week as the metal album of the week. It only has 2 clean songs, so it's hard for me to really, play it for the listeners. But it sounds pretty good from what I've heard so far. But and I'm pretty sure they're from your area too. So
yeah, they are. Yeah.
Cool. What you guys do on Halloween?
Just took it easy, man. We went to I got dragged to a mass party with my bass player. He's like, yeah, there's this crazy rager with a keg, and I get there and it's 5 dudes sitting down watching House of Thousand Corpses with like a sixer.
Oh man.
So it was pretty boring.
Yeah.
But it's like just like Jerry Seinfeld said, he did this bit. It's like when you're out, you're out. It's like when people go out, it's like just to go out. And it's like, you're out right now. It's like it's just the reason to go out. But it was pretty lame.
Okay. Hey, it could be a lot worse. Hey, at least you're free. You know what I mean? To even do that, that's always a good thing.
Right,
we got to run, man, from Salem here, and I know you're way across the USA, but we certainly wish you luck, Lane, and in the band Kauze again, Kauze. Definitely pick it up at either iTunes or CD Baby, and we'll keep playing the 2 songs we can play, and of course, we wish you luck, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the songs are URA and Turning Point, and check it out at Kauze MySpace / KUZE Tunes, TUNES.
Cool.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jason, man. It's been awesome,
the something you wanted to say you were working on?
Yeah, I mean, we're just pretty much going to aim to go on a little mini tour here coming up in February, and that's kind of our next big plan. So I think that's going to pan out pretty well. And hopefully if we get in our way to Massachusetts, man, we will definitely hit you guys up.
Yeah, because the girls in Salem here, I know you had something on your mind that you wanted to say.
Yeah, oh yeah, I just want to give a shout out to all the witches and bitches out there in Salem, loves you. Kauze loves you. We'll see you soon. Absolutely.
All right, Lane, Kauze, good luck, man. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Jason.
You got it, buddy.
Care.
Thanks. All right, cool. That is that. And, let's keep it going with what I had on here.